are you doing? It's your girl, Owamie, aka Miss Fearful, reporting back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, you're most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, Shibobo. Yay! But anyway, ninjas, yeah, man, I do have to remind you guys that we've got a masterclass on the 30th of March. The ticket is only $390. It's gonna be online and obviously physical. I did get a ninja that offered us a place. Obviously the location is gonna be a secret to those that are gonna come. The first 50 people to pay are the ones that will get the opportunity to choose whether if they come live or not. And I think we only have like 38 tickets left now, so yeah, they're moving quite quickly. So if you want to come and get a seat to avoid disappointment, just make sure that you pay sooner rather than later. But anyway, today we're gonna go ahead and talk about your slay queen's blessing Shibobo. Okay, we're gonna talk about Mr. Edwin Swarty, who has been trending, and this is MDN News, who went on to say, according to Sunday World, troubled Edwin Swarty's mega mansion in Morningside is up for sale at an astonishing 75 million rands. Most of Swarty's properties were sold at an auction on Saturday, including his cars, houses, and companies. Edwin Swarty and his co-accused are due in court in April for a trial on allegations of money laundering and corruption. Now, if you guys do remember, there was a time that this man was involved in some scandal. Money involved, obviously. You lot know it's always that shmoney, that cash. And I remember it was the time that people were even talking about how Kifiwe's Porsche was repossessed, and Kifiwe had to come out driving in the Porsche basically to show people that she still has the Porsche. If you guys remember well, and I remember there were pictures of like Ferraris being taken out, blah blah blah. I think that they were alleging that he was involved in some 270 something million rands tenders. Like this man, from the documentary that I actually saw, it seems like he actually is someone that he will get a project, right? He will get a tender from the government, and then once he gets the tender from the government, he will start the project but never finish. But he will still continue getting tender after tender after tender after tender. And now it makes sense why your slay queens, literally your influencers, your high class prostitute, in my personal opinion, would constantly be over there. Because apparently I've heard someone saying that you lot think being in the house of the Lord is the best thing ever. Clearly you've never been in the house of a man that has money. So maybe I have never been. Because whatever they're talking about, I mean, think about it, guys. Going into a mansion that allegedly costs almost 100 million rands, I just cannot even imagine. For me, I think it would even be overwhelming if it's too big. I don't want a house that I'm gonna pee myself as I'm running to the toilet because of the distance is so long. I don't know. Like I aspire to have big things in life, but not like mega like that. I'd rather, I don't know, travel, do whatever. But I know he has enough money to can travel and still afford such a mansion. But I'm just saying, like, what do you do with such a mansion? Like this is a house that even if you wanted to, you can't really fully clean it by yourself. I just can't. No. For me, when I think of 20 bedrooms, I just think of the cleaning and the everything. We're not doing that, honey, okay? Now, I know obviously you're gonna have maids and stuff, but I'm just saying that if push came to shove, you could also still just not do it in one day, because it would just be unrealistic. And then again, you have to pee yourself as you're running to the bathroom. I just know. And I feel like big houses are cold, man, because no matter how much you can actually fill with like furniture, like I just feel like there's just something about it, man, that just says, there might be 3 witches living. There might be maybe 3 witches living here. Like I honestly just don't know. But anyway, they're saying that troubles have come. Why am I actually reminding you about that scandal? I'm reminding you because that scandal was all over the news. We remember even the pictures, guys. I remember very well. I think there was a red, whether if it was a Ferrari or a Porsche, I think it was a Ferrari, a red, I think one. And there were cars that they were driving out. They're being taken. There's this. Where did that case end? That 200 and something million, almost 300 million rands, right? Where did it end? Did we not even forget about it? So for me, I just don't think that there's anything that will happen with this guy. This guy, first of all, is just way too well connected. Number two, if they were to really go after him, there would be a lot of people that are within the ANC that would also go down. And so I think that that is the reason why he knows that he has got the protection, you know. And I think that he will still continue to get those tenders. Whether if he's going to get them maybe by his nephew's company or his friend's company or by someone. But I feel like, you know, taxpayers' money, he's still going to chow it big time, you know. And that's my personal opinion, honestly, because what is the reason why he would have so many projects, guys, and not only just in one province, in different provinces that are unfinished, yet this guy keeps begging those tenders. So I don't know, but for me, do I ever see this man running out of money? I really honestly do not. I don't even want to lie. I don't see him ever running out of money. I think maybe he might downgrade his life at one point or another, obviously, if they do proper investigations and maybe he is found that there's something wrong, you know, and stuff like that, and maybe they can't now just pass him you know, tenders just like that. But do I think that he can ever get to a point where he's like he doesn't have money? I don't think so. This man is rich. In the documentary, if I'm not too mistaken, they were talking about a billion, over $1 billion, you know. So that's nothing, like that's not money to play with. So anyway, you lot should go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. Do you think that this will go anywhere, or obviously it's gonna just be one of those cases where it's just, it is what it is, you know? But anyway, go ahead and comment down below, as I said. And yeah, let's move on to the next topic. The next topic, my people, is basically going to be, we are actually going to talk about this Chende right here. I'm not laughing. You lot know I'm against scammers, you know, but this is definitely a new one and it's a different one, and I do want us to actually go and talk about it. So for me, if you guys watch my other channel, which is Owamie, go and subscribe. I talk about scammers, and I don't show scammers pictures. So even on this particular one, I'm not going to show the scammers picture. I've tried to actually get the actual pastor's picture, but I could not get it. However, I am definitely going to go ahead and protect this woman's identity the same way that I also do not post these scammers that are from all these other countries, shibaba. Okay, but anyway, ninjas, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about this. MDN yet again says Makoti vanished after Lobola paid to her. A South African woman has vanished into thin air after scamming her boyfriend his Lobola money. Sindiswa Majola allegedly disappeared after large sums of money were paid to her uncle as Lobola by a Nigerian boyfriend. She disappeared with the so-called uncle after accepting 150,000. 150,000 Lobola money from Michael Obode, a Nigerian pastor with a church in Mamelodi, Pretoria. Okay, man of God, Pastor Obode said Sindiswa and her uncle left the back room they were renting in Tembisa in Gauteng, and no one knows exactly where they went. Their neighbors suspect that the man who presented himself as an uncle to Sindiswa is actually her boyfriend. His name is Bafana Madikizela. And so now, after that, I did read somewhere that they were alleging that the pastor was saying if they do not return his money, he is going to go to Nigeria and he's going to go to a very strong Sangoma, and basically he's going to lawyer them. And that's when you actually see that somebody is fake. Because in times of trouble, first of all, the thing you should think of is prayer. You should be thinking about prayer, not going out there to witch. That's the first thing. But then, I think that for me, the fact that you're a man of God, and you couldn't see that this woman is not the right one for you, why am I coming to your church and you are telling me things about me? Like, it's impossible. That's what I'm saying, guys. South Africa is a playground for sangomas, fake pastors, fake prophets, fake whatever. It's just a fake. It's definitely a playground, Sheb. I don't even want to lie. So for me, it was really honestly fun of the fact that when I read further, there were people that were alleging that he was talking about going to Nigeria to get a strong sangoma, and I'm like, cha, aren't you supposed to be the one sitting here and saying, I'm gonna pray for you? And how did you not see that this person is a scammer in the first place? Like, it makes no sense. You know, as a man of God, are you not supposed to have that eye, that eagle eye that sees above and beyond and things that are above and beyond? Are you not supposed to? So, yeah, for me, I personally feel like it's a case of a scammer got scammed. They're just scamming in different ways. But the South African hand, because I do have a picture. If you go to Twitter, you can definitely get a picture, because people were very much advertising her picture. She I don't know. If you showed me her picture and you didn't say anything, I would literally think that she's also Nigerian. I would, honestly, you know. But the reason why I feel like my heart is not even painful on this, how dare you be a pastor that can't see anything? So it means you must be a scammer. And how dare you be a pastor that whenever trouble comes, the first thing you think of is running to a sangoma? It means that you must be a scammer. And so that's literally the reason why this whole situation is so funny for me. And 150,000 rands, that's a lot of money. You guys are really getting married large sums of money, hey? Yeah, like it's like someone is buying you 150K. That's a whole car. A nice one at that, you know. But the 150,000 rands, where do you think it came from? I think it came from the people that have been scammed in church, you know, their offerings and their whatever, which is why I'm telling you guys to say I'm not really too concerned about it, because I feel like a scammer got scammed. And it is what it is, you know. But yeah, I do want you guys to go ahead and comment down below what you guys think when it comes to this whole situation. Because ciao. How do you go back to your church and still preach after they've duped you? 150,000 rands of money you've been duping other people. You know, this world, guys, is a dog eats dog. If you don't date with your money, forget it. Forget about it. They will chow your money, you know. But anyway, do go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. Go ahead and tell me, do you know Ugel? Because I saw some people saying that she's our hero. For me, the only reason why, honestly, I'm not stressed about this situation is because I feel like she scammed a scammer. So, hey, may the better scammer win. You know, like literally, if he finds them, if he goes to that Nigeria of his and gets a strong sangoma in which if he never finds her, I don't care. But I think that the wild part is actually having your boyfriend play as your uncle. How old is he? And who came up with that plan? Anyway, go ahead and comment down below what you guys have to say from me. There is this thing on TikTok where people are basically saying, wow, you don't look South African, you look Nigerian. And I'm like, what qualifies for someone to look Nigerian, or what qualifies for someone to look South African? Like what qualifies, you know? Like, is it their face? And then someone was like, I did even go all the way to her videos like 3 years ago to see if she's been looking like a Nigerian, and she does. And I'm like, I don't know, like, what does that mean? Maybe you guys, because you watch me all the time and you guys know me clearly, maybe you can explain to me as well, how does one look Nigerian? Oh, but I just said the same thing with this girl. Maybe it's this type of style and the type of makeup and maybe the type of hair, like literally her and this picture just bona. Okay, so maybe I just answered myself. But anyway, I love you, ninjas. Stay blessed, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.